I've tried to make this video like 3 or 4 times now, and I just can't make it good. So I'll just try to keep it short and simple. We had to put Pippin down today. Um, it's been very hard on my wife and I. We have been she was one of the homestead cats. She was going to be 3 years old in May. Um, it was a scenario. There were no good outcomes. There was no good prognoses when we went to the vet this morning, and um, the vet was basically saying you know, this is probably the best option. We have alternatives, but um, none of the it wasn't good. It was an aggressive tumor um, cancer that just what was it went south really quick. Um, um, and The last few days were really bad for her. Um, the one thing I can say is if you've been paying attention to the streams and beyond the streams, if you've been paying attention to like Discord and TikTok and the YouTube Shorts and stuff like yesterday, Chris spent all day with her in the afternoon out in the yard. So she had 4 hours outside yesterday with her brothers and sisters just laying out in the yard. But she couldn't play because she's in too much pain. But she was just laying there and she still had her appetite, but she couldn't move because of the pain. And the day before yesterday, I was outside with her in the yard for several hours on her pink blanket. Um, and I'm very grateful that I was able to, I have the picture I put up on YouTube and all the social media. It's not going to be easy to get past this, but it's not the first time I've had to deal with the loss of a loved animal. When we lost Sammy a couple of years ago, that was hard. That was more Christina's cat than it was mine, but he was part of the same litter, and that was a difficult time. Um, this one it never gets any easier. But I would like to just to all the people out there who sent their well wishes, I just want to say thanks. It's not something that I'm just going to be able to magically snap my fingers and get over. Um, I'm going to do my best to, I uh, I don't do time off. It's not healthy for me to take time off because if I take time off, you know, I was in bed earlier today. Um, Before I made this video, I was laying down trying to take a nap, and I'm having a hard time sleeping because she's been in here with me in the office for 24/7 for the past 6 months, and like every time I would lay down, she would come over and get up on my legs and do biscuits and sleep with me. And even when she was in pain, like just last night, she woke me up at midnight because she wanted to go to the bathroom and she was crying about the pain. And she came back in bed and like cried for a little while and then got in between my legs and did biscuits and went to sleep um, until we went to the vet this morning. But she was in a lot of pain. So I'm, you know, I'll be here. Maybe not as cheerful as I always am, and I'm gonna need some time to get over this and process it. We obviously have a lot of fur babies. We have all of her siblings. We still have 7 cats. We have the mama cat, and we still have Snow White the rescue cat, and we have Pippin's direct siblings. We still have Frodo, Mary, and Smeagol, and then we have Luke and Leia who are from the previous litter. So we still have all of our fur babies. I don't those really don't they don't ever really come in the office because for Leia jumps everywhere. Lucas eats cables. Like if you remember the early streams, Lucas was in here all the time, and then he started chewing up expensive headsets and my Xbox controllers and phone cables. And when he, I think at one point it was up when it got to like $750 of hardware. I was like, you can't be in the office anymore, buddy. So Pippin was like the only cat that we were still letting come in the office, and that was mostly because she was, having health issues, and I needed to keep an eye on her at all times. And thanks to everybody for the outpouring of support. I really appreciate it. Uh, like I said, I will do my best to like I said, I can't take time off because then I'm just sitting here thinking and stuff. So I'll try to probably maintain my normal schedule, but energy levels are probably going to be a bit off for the next few days, and I know it's going to be rough because we got like the Avowed release tomorrow, and you know, I'll do what I can. Um, but thanks to everybody. Um, this too shall pass. Um, I have great memories of her, and I have a lot of YouTube shorts and TikTok videos of her along with her other brothers and sisters. And thankfully, we had some really good last few days with her, even with all the pain. But she is now on to a better place. And I just wanted to say thanks to our community for being here for me and my wife. And we will push on through to the other side, and I will see everybody in the next one. And yeah, thanks everybody.